Hello and welcome to One India News, and today in this video we are going to talk about something very important. We are going to talk about an organization, and for its followers and its affiliates, this organization is there to spread the cause of Islam, and for its adversaries it is a ruthless and a diabolical terrorist organization. For its proponents, the world has to obey the Sharia law and run in accordance with the Islamic tenets. And for the opponents, this organization is the face of global jihad. This is an organization that was created by the geopolitical shadowboxing, saber rattling, and the opportunistic politicking. This organization is Al-Qaeda, the face of terrorism in the charade of religious upheaval. Today, we will talk about this organization whose leader rose to prominence after carrying out the most lethal terrorist attack that is ever known against mankind and of course against the most powerful nation in this world. In this video, we will discuss about Al-Qaeda, which has released a new video threatening India and has warned of imminent bombing in Indian cities to avenge the blasphemous remarks by the now expelled BJP national spokesperson Nupur Sharma. The latest warning has also referred to Ghazwa-e-Hind, a theologically contentious but popular prophecy referring to the apocalyptic war on India that will precede the final judgment day. So let's start from the very beginning. The word Al-Qaeda means the base, and it was born from the turf war between the USA and the then USSR about the spread and the containment of communism in Afghanistan in the 1980s. To understand what drives an organization, it is vital to understand the mindset of its leader. Now, Al-Qaeda was formed by Osama bin Laden in 1988, who used his own money to recruit the fighters. He was originally from Saudi Arabia, and his family ran one of the biggest construction companies in the Middle East. He came to Afghanistan in the 1980s to fight the Soviets and the communists. After the Soviets withdrew from Afghanistan, Osama bin Laden's focus shifted to the United States of America, and the first Gulf War of the 1989 and the 90s provided him with the opportunity that he was seeking. Iraq invaded Kuwait and USA took Kuwait's side, and thousands of US boots were there on the ground in Saudi Arabia. Laden considered this as foreign forces occupying Muslim land and turned against the United States of America. Ironically, it was the United States of America who had propelled bin Laden against the Soviets in Afghanistan by training him and providing him the necessary logistical facilities needed to further the US cause in far-off Afghanistan. It was also very essential to understand that why USA was involved in containing the political school of thought that was spreading its tentacles in Afghanistan, a landlocked nation far away from it. It was an era soon after the Cold War, and both the United States of America and the USSR were looking for bases to spread their power and dominance. USSR entered Afghanistan in 1979, attempting to shore up the newly established pro-Soviet regime in Kabul. Now, USA, in order to contain the spread of communism and to counter USSR, deliberately got involved itself in Afghanistan. It found Osama bin Laden to be the perfect front for its operations, and the CIA started training and financing him as well as his recruits. In 1996, bin Laden issued a formal declaration of war against the United States. But it wasn't until a truck loaded with explosives detonated outside the US Embassy in Nairobi in Kenya and Dar es Salaam in Tanzania, killing more than 200 people on August 7th of 1998, that the threat actually became real. Now, Al-Qaeda's suicide bombing of the USS Cole off the Gulf of Aden in Yemen that followed in 2000 killed 17 people. And then came the most shocking and the deadliest aerial attack in the history of mankind, that was on September 11. The USA launched its global war on terror after 9/11 and started bombing Afghanistan, where they believed Laden had taken refuge. He was finally hunted down and killed in Abbottabad in Pakistan 10 years later. Now we come to the Indian perspective, and what is India's connection with Al-Qaeda, and why has Al-Qaeda issued a threat to India in the context of the current incident? Well, the organization staunchly believes in the far enemy strategy and has often taken up the cause of liberation of Muslims in Kashmir. In fact, a few months back, it has also released a video denouncing the Muslim nations for not taking a stand against India and praised Muskan Khan, the girl who found herself in the spotlight after she opposed a group of boys and shouted Allahu Akbar when hijab controversy was in its full swing in India. Now, before this, Al-Qaeda's last speech in context with India was made in 2014 to announce the formation of a separate wing of the organization called Al-Qaeda in Indian subcontinent, or AQIS. Now, Al-Qaeda till date has never conducted any operations directly in India. However, AQIS has executed multiple terror attacks in Pakistan and Bangladesh. Now, Indian intelligence officials say that the warning must be taken seriously, as Al-Qaeda is a known associate of several terrorist organizations that are active in Kashmir and are actually bankrolled by Pakistan's ISI. These were some of the relevant information in context with Al-Qaeda and specifically in context of India. We certainly hope that you like this video. Thanks for watching, and also don't forget to hit the bell icon to get the latest updates, and also subscribe to One India News YouTube channel.